You're in the office, baby. Going out.
I want the fortune, motherfucker fine. I want the Bentley, motherfucker right. God please forgive me, this shit I'ma kill. This shit from my soul, this shit from my spirit. Can't go nowhere if you ain't got no vision. Can't go nowhere if you don't know the distance. Fresh hair, Sunday school, class Christian. Fresh hair, Sunday school, fight with me. False new crock.
What you tried to do, you couldn't destroy me. I'm still standing. I'm still strong.
Opening.
I can only imagine how much you've missed this. I know I have.
Why do you have Montavious' ring? We can't have evidence laying around.
It's my protection and yours.
You saying no to $500,000? The pank is off the auction block. You out your godforsaken mind. What? No.
What's going on? What's going on? We are back. Another P-Valley review. We are back with P-Valley Season 2, Episode 2, 7 Pounds of Pressure review. What's going on, the deal?
I'm good.
Why you laughing? Am I lagging, man?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say. All right, here we go.
No. No. This was just a lot in this video, in this one episode. I mean, it was a lot though. I like how much information they divulged.
Yeah. I enjoyed this episode from beginning to the end, middle, everything, man. I couldn't stop smiling. And then it came to a point where I did stop smiling. Yeah. Man. Y'all was doing good, but then I went a little too far, bro. Like, I went, like, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Anyway,
we gonna
P-Valley.
Because you know I got explanations.
Okay, you got an explanation for that. That's fine.
Yeah, I do. It's we gonna talk about it.
P-Valley, Season 2, Episode 2, 7 Pounds of Pressure. We start this off with my man Big L coming through with the swag. Coming through, man. I love it. What's the song? I can't think of the song. What's up, Keisha? What's up? What else, man?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't know the artist or the name of the song, but I know what you're talking about.
I'm living Big L this season. He coming through. He got a lot more to do to me this season with everything that's going on as far as the pandemic. And we basically are starting off with auditions for new strippers. You know, Autumn Night, a.k.a. Haley, she made that move. So you basically got Uncle Clifford, Mercedes, and Autumn Night judging. And when I tell you, we have one of the best, I get it's auditions, but just for audition stripper scenes, not even in the middle of a strip club scene or whatever, as far as them dancing for everybody else, it's just them auditioning. And this scene was like, man.
Yeah.
I was applauding. Like, that episode 1 didn't have shit to do with this. And even episode 1, I want to give credit to Mercedes and just her presence and what she was able to bring to that episode 1 as far as season 1. But this episode right here, shout out to my girls, what's the name?
Whisper and Roulette.
And shout out to the actress playing Roulette. She plays a character named Wanda in Snowfall. So she's making her moves, and y'all gonna probably be hearing her name a lot now, because I didn't see Wanda in none of this. All I seen was Roulette. And I love her swag and her attitude, because you could kind of tell that, yeah, she looking at Mercedes like, yeah.
This will have to be my spot, my club. I run this. I like that. I like her spunk. She ain't harming nobody. You gotta have that type of confidence when you work in that type of environment.
Same with Wes was not really coming in with like aggressive attitude. She kind of seemed like she's humble. She's happy to be there. But I like Wes.
You see her eyes? Like, okay,
this is
my thing. It's a strip club. Everything is about their aesthetic. Whisper is replacing Gidget, so she looks good. She does what she does, but she ain't gotta work like Roulette has to work. Roulette don't got the big boobs. Roulette don't got the big butt, but she know how to work with what she got. And that's the whole thing, like with the attitude.
And that's both of them.
They're not, but they all enhanced. But they can work what they got.
BBLs.
Yes.
Shout out to the BBLs too, because we what's my girl name? is it Big? What's it called? Big Bone.
Big
I don't got a
Bone,
picture
yeah.
of her, but this is Miracle Watts' character, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I
I
don't know
think
the
that's
actor,
Miracle
but
Watts. Miracle Watts is the actor's Diamond, real girlfriend in real life.
okay.
So I think that's who that is coming in playing that character. But I want to give a shout out to the athleticism. Like
Yes.
being able to climb up these poles and do what they doing. And shout out to the cameraman because I'm pretty sure the actresses that's playing these parts, that's not them. Because you tell the way they zooming out here and there. And I got this picture right here. I don't know if they meant to do this, but you can see the cameras up here on the sides. I don't know if that was supposed to be part of the show, but yeah. They definitely got them cameras up there. Hey, I don't care. I didn't know this shit. All I noticed was what they was doing and they movements and how they was dancing. I didn't even expect Whispers to get up there under roulette the way she did. But yeah, I love the way they doing this, and I knew they was gonna come in and make a big impact. So I was definitely ready for that. And my girl Mercedes rubbing alcohol.
Yes. What is it with the green one? What's special about it being green?
I don't know.
About that.
I ain't never even. I don't
I
know.
don't
Y'all
use
gotta
the
let me
green
know.
one at my house. I use the clear one. So.
Well, I'm Lord bless it. I ain't using none of that yet. I don't know what's up. I might need to though, cause not my back, but as far as before I stretch, if I don't stretch before I start working or doing certain things, then yeah, here and there with some crease. So shout out to Mercedes though, man, because she basically feeling old. I ain't gonna say she feeling old, but the newest strippers coming in.
She feeling the weight.
Yes.
The weight.
But I guess we kind of get a little information on maybe she ain't getting old, and there's something else going on.
No, we got a lot of information from that. That's why I'm like, don't discredit that.
But Boss Hog,
Oh, God.
Night, aka Haley, she coming in making her rounds, man. She basically saying she wants to bring in Big Bone as far as the newer stripper that they trying to audition, but Mercedes don't want to because she basically ain't got no athleticism. She ain't got no moves. She can't dance.
All she know how to do is make her booty jump. But honestly, Autumn Night,
Thank you.
Haley had a point. She
That's
was
a business
like,
move. That's a
yes,
good business
there
move.
was a business move. Oh, she she came in there with all that rah-rah shit though. Haley had a lot of attitude this episode, but
Haley got all the attitude this season.
I
Starting
get
off.
why, but like the point was proven.
I love Autumn Night as far as Haley's attitude this season, man. Shout out to that ending scene too. We're gonna talk about it because I was like, oh, okay, Autumn.
Oh
Night.
yeah, we gonna talk about that because I got a prediction.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, she basically want to go ahead and bring in Big Bone, and I feel like Autumn does have a good business mind. I feel like she's making a lot of moves that Mercedes or Uncle Clifford don't really have a business mind to make.
No, because they think it with their emotions within a business, and you can't do that. You gotta be.
And this really goes into play when we get to my man COVID and Andre coming in, basically trying to make some type of business arrangement for the pink. Chuckalisa. I love it, man. As far as the Southern slang, Mississippi, and the way Uncle Clifford coming in, the way he say casino, coming in this motherfucking casino. You're not coming in goddamn the auction block, and they basically saying they're not putting the pink on the auction block to be sold or whatever, because you pretty much have Andre and them coming in making a $500,000.
It's not guaranteed though, because they still don't know if them people are gonna come build. That's the problem. That's and then plus they want money. They like, this is prime real estate. You gonna pay for this. We don't care what the land value is around here. You gonna pay for this.
And their whole thing is thinking the casino's still gonna get built.
Mm-hmm.
And Uncle Clifford's whole thing is he got the people's vote. He basically saying, nah, without the people, y'all ain't bringing the motherfucking casino up in Mississippi, Chuckalisa. But it's the offer, and this is where I get with as far as Autumn, Haley, and her business mind, her breaking that shit down, saying it ain't even worth what y'all offering. It's more than that. She goes into some M's because they offering basically $500,000, $500,000 if I'm not mistaken.
She said she wants 10 million.
M's. Even Uncle Clifford looked at her like, wait a minute, bitch. But I like that because, like I said, it's kind of putting in that mix and that difference, letting you know that I don't got her mind right, and she coming in with that boss mode. Like she in savage mode this season. And I like the way she kind of coming in, taking that position of leader role, even though she might be kind of over her head with certain positions.
She ain't. She's not intimidating. That's what it is. She's not intimidating. She mean well, and she trying to like get people in line, and they just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially with that confrontation between her and Uncle Clifford. I love it. I tried to record that scene, man. I couldn't get it, but damn way Uncle Clifford started to go off. He couldn't even speak. But Autumn Night was they were both making sense in some sense.
Yeah, but he was just trying not to be disrespectful because he really wanted to say the most disrespectful shit ever. But he's like, no, it ain't worth it. Not now.
But I do like the exchange, and it's kind of putting into play what's going on, and as far as future references about where their relationship is going to be and whether this going to make or break them moving forward. But before we get to that, I think it's more going into the opening night because this is the grand re-opening of the paint.
Yeah.
And that's where we get really into our whole situation between Uncle Clifford, Mercedes, and Autumn Night, a.k.a. Haley.
Yeah.
Basically, she's trying to reopen the pink on Uncle Clifford's birthday.
Why was he so like, it's my birthday? I mean, I get the whole he turning 40 and stuff, like, but like, why, like, is it more about his birthday that he don't like, or is it just because I'm turning another year older?
I was wondering that too, but I kind of feel like they ain't touched too deep on that, or maybe we missed something. Let me know in the comments maybe we missed something, but
I don't think we missed anything, but I'm just like, is it more to this, or is this gonna be it?
I don't know. Maybe they'll touch on it later on, but when they get to the whole thing with him and his birthday party, I feel like maybe he just needed that sense of security as far as love or certain people around him.
Yeah.
Being that he was missing Little Murder. I don't know why. I don't know why he won't go ahead and talk to Little Murder and give him his chance or whatever to come back into his life or whatever. But Little Murder.
First of all, this was the best scene of the whole fucking episode. This whole exchange between Uncle Clifford, Ernestine, and Little Murder. Oh my god.
Are you talking about Loretta Devine?
Yes, her name was Ernestine. Oh my god, this whole exchange. First of all, Uncle Clifford coming home being so fucking dramatic, which I can relate to so much because I
definitely ain't repeating all the shit he was saying.
I'm just like, let me be dramatic. Like, let me be dramatic for just a minute, and then I'm gonna get my shit together. But I'm gonna be dramatic about this shit first when I come home. And that shit was funny. And then Ernestine was like, "Why don't you just kill the bitch?" Like, hold on, what?
Shout out to Loretta Devine, man. She got to get some type of Emmy nomination, too, for this role, man. She was perfect for this role, and I feel like I have never seen her play this type of role before, honestly. Maybe y'all can let me know, but I always seen her as the mother type in all the roles she's ever played, but she's still somewhat of a mother in this role, but it's just the looseness that she got.
Bruh, tell her, why ain't you kiss this bitch? Then Uncle Clifford being dramatic, talking about, I ain't had sex in 5 months. And I'm like, bruh, hold up.
And Ernestine coming in. I ain't
had 15 years. What? First of all, I feel sorry for anybody during quarantine that was single because, like, bruh, I wouldn't have fucking made it. I see why people was risking it all.
Same way you saying you wouldn't have made it without somebody. Hold on. Seems like I was about
to... Yeah, you free. Okay.
But the same way you were saying you wouldn't have made it with somebody, other people were seeming like they wouldn't have made it while they was with somebody. Seemed like they was going crazy being with somebody. Seemed like they needed to be by themselves.
Yeah. I get it, but like, bruh, 5 months. 5 months.
Long time.
That's a long time. That's longer than after you have a baby.
My man, Little Murder pretty much coming through. About to go on the Dirty Dozens tour. Hope it comes through with the North Carolina's ways.
Yeah, when he knocked on the door, she talked about some nigga, are you finished crying? I thought the comedic timing of this whole scene was just
The episode, man, everything's like they were just hitting everything. Everything kept going as far as the comedic moments. But seeing Uncle Clifford ass in the mirror, I'm like, nigga, he could see your ass.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe that he didn't realize that he could see him. But man, that was like, I felt like that, like the fact that he came in and apologized, like that was some very emotionally mature shit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm the performances.
Yeah. I love how she keeps saying, take that shit off.
Every time somebody got a mask on.
It was like, I'm just trying to be respectful. Every time. Oh, God. And then what she said when he closed the door, talk about food.
You got an Amazon delivery right at that time. You can tell where you miss it. Shout out to Ernestine, man. Loretta Devine got to get some type of Emmy nomination, man. Y'all got everybody on the show need to get some type of Emmy nomination because it was just hitting, especially with this episode.
It was.
But got to get to the lady of the hour again. She ain't really made her presence known yet, but she's been kind of coming in here and there.
You breaking
Of course,
up.
we got to get to where the blessings reside.
Where the
Where the
blessings
blessings
reside.
reside. Where the blessings reside. Where the blessings reside.
I wonder if it's a reason that, like, I don't know if it was like scheduling or something like that she couldn't be in these first couple episodes or whatever, or is she, or they waiting to pop up at the end? Like, I'm like, what are they doing with her? Because they really just literally got her just like doing her shit on the side. Like, she barely got anything to do with the regular characters, and the only way they like shoehorned in on the first one is Lil Murda had one of her boxes. Like, you know what I mean? That was like the connection to the main characters.
It could possibly be a build-up or a confrontation again between, depending on her and Mercedes again, because they ain't had no exchange ever since everything happened last season, and she just be making these little appearances. So I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean,
But
she
every time she pop up,
get the casino to vote for a vote. You know?
I don't. Oh Lord, I hope she don't be the difference. There ain't no way they make her the difference. But her coming in with this whole where the blessings reside, this shit had me rolling. I was watching this on the STARZ app and I rewinded this shit 4 or 5 times, man. I did not see this coming. I was like, ain't no way they gonna take it to this next level with this. I did not see that. I'm ready to see her make her full-on appearance though, for her to come on and actually have some lines or whatever. But what they doing with her, it is what it is.
Well, we'll see where they take this.
Keyshana, Mississippi, she's still pissing me off. And she went to the extra mile this episode. I don't know what type of grand scheme she got going on, whatever 007 Mission Impossible mission she on.
Plotting her escape. She's plotting her escape. You gonna leave Keyshana alone?
Nah, man, because this
she
is
she done finally woke up. I'm trying to tell you, everything that she did is orchestrated. Now that she figured out that this nigga is tracking her phone, and connecting dots together because he's so fucking controlling. I'm talking about Derek. So, but yeah, now that she done figured that out, and plus she know he fucking lied. She not stupid. She know he lied. Once she figured that shit out, she was like, I gotta get up out of here and I gotta get my kids up out of here. But she has to do this safely. She can't just leave him. He will kill her. This motherfucker is possessive. Like, this is on a whole different level. He will straight kill her. And he's not gonna hurt them kids. Not right now. But like, I'm feared for their life too later on, especially when they become teenagers. But like, he not gonna hurt them. But like, but her, he will. That's why she doing this shit lightly. She treading lightly.
My whole thing is still though, you could have got out of the situation. What made her stay with the situation when she could have been freely gone with her child? My whole thing at the end is this: when this nigga sitting here going off of her about Derek, she about to get my man's fired. She pulled a gun on him, and now she about to get the man fired. And we finally found out why he doing the whole Dollar Tree shit. My man got a pass. He got charges and shit. You know, I want them to explain this too. Why is he not coming back to the pink? Because it seems like he's not coming back. And that don't make sense to me, kind of. And I hope they will explain it.
Like, especially after what we found out later on, I don't know why he's not coming back. But she gotta escape playing. You gotta let her work her
Man,
shit. You gotta let her work
this
her
could
shit.
possibly be Mississippi Kishana's last season. That's what it looked like they leading to. Like, she ain't gonna escape shit.
God,
That's
I hope she
possible.
did. Oh my God, I hope she
I
get
can see
out,
that
man.
happening.
She did have a way out because if she just would have let Diamond do what he did, who looking for this nigga?
She
Who
made
would?
logic reasons too. And being the fact that he got a pass and being
Yeah,
that was a white dude, that shit would have
yes,
went left. Mississippi? Oh no.
yeah.
I see what I'm
Yes.
trying to give you a little bit of a chance with your girl. But
Give her a chance. She got a plan. That's why she flipped on the promoter like that. When she flipped on the promoter, she was she didn't want him to, she wasn't leaving the responsibility up for the promoter to get Derek on their side. So she was trying to act like she was on Derek's side. Because remember, she said something about the management position that she already knew about.
Jordan Peele, get out! Get out!
She
Get
tried.
out!
She
Go.
tried. This is DV. You can't just leave. They will
Man.
find you. They will kill you. I'm serious. That possessiveness like that. And
Run, bitch! Run!
All right, man. But yeah,
where you peep
about to get
her
up out.
eye.
Yep, that's my wife noticed that too when we was watching. I'm like, so you still getting hit? You still getting hit? Like I said, I'm kind of seeing her in a dark light going towards the end of this season. I don't know if she's gonna make it out.
I'm ready to see what she gonna do on the stage with Murder.
Like I said, I'm hoping that the Dirty Dozens tours coming through the Greensboro area or the Charlotte area, 704. Y'all cannot like skip out on us. We need that Dirty Dozens tour. I got some more to talk about that too. Speaking of, let me get to that right quick. We got somebody coming home.
Yeah.
A friend to Little Murder, and I liked where they going with this.
Hold on, time out. Did you catch the gaze that Lil Murder did when he gave him a hug? And and I'm not saying like the gaze meant like we used to have a past. It was just like, nigga, how am I supposed to explain what I'm doing out here now to you?
I don't think it's just that though. I think
think
it's more than that. I think it's some situation where this dude might not be ready. He might be unhinged. And this is where I'm getting to. Yes.
They're like home dude from Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah. I think even more so than Little Murder saying, because I was thinking that at first, so I was like, this is my man. We was locked up together. He might not know that I'm out here doing what I'm doing as far as the whole thing with Uncle Clifford. But not only that, it's the whole situation with, but that man ain't right in here. He just getting out. He fresh out the joint. He might not be able to control how he deal with situations. And this is where I come to with them making the whole play on rappers as far as security. Like, I ain't gonna hire professional security. I'm gonna bring in my homeboys, my people. And this is, I think, them making a whole play on how rappers do when they roll with their homeboys instead of getting professional security and bringing in somebody who fresh out of jail or whatever, who might not be able to control their emotions and whatever, dealing with situations. So you might have them, going on tour, whatever, and Uncle Murder Little Murder getting into a situation, beefing or going into it with a fan or somebody, and he having his homeboy coming in and escalating the situation.
Yeah.
And we can this is gonna go way deeper. This is the whole, Young Thug situation, all that type of shit.
The baby.
This is what I like about this situation, because I feel like they're gonna make a play on that too. So
yeah.
Dirty Dozens tour. Don't have your man coming through messing the spot up as far as Greensboro and Charlotte. We got some crazy motherfuckers down here too. And I'm just
You are absolutely not fucking lying. No. I know some things that happen to some people, especially in Greensboro.
But I'm definitely looking forward to this, man. And I definitely caught them glances, because he definitely did it more than once as far as Little Murder, the way he was just looking in his expression. And I'm glad they explained the whole red and green thing too, because I thought it was just some shit.
No, I thought it was like the whole African pride thing.
Okay.
And then I was like, but then I remembered like he was the other people that drove by and they threw up their sets or whatever in the first episode, if I can get it out.
So he basically representing a neighborhood or something. That's what it sounds like. They neighborhood or wherever they from or whatever. They colors.
They, yeah. I'm not insinuating nothing because they
Oh
ain't
no.
saying nothing.
I mean, this is a show. Like, man, we don't get so deep in what we be talking about. Like, I ain't trying to make no accusations. It's all
It look like some
allegedly.
gang
It's
shit,
allegedly.
okay? It look like some gang shit.
Like I said, I think they're making that whole play as far as the rap scene or whatever. They might be throwing all of that into this, but it's making sense. So I'm with it. Speaking of the Dirty Dozen tour,
did you know that game?
What you say? Hold on, what's up?
Did you know that game that they was playing? The Wink game?
Hell no.
No, I've actually played that before. I was like, oh my God, I thought this was like, I didn't know this was a thing that other people knew about. So, like, that was just weird as hell to me. Yeah, I've actually played that game before, but we called it Killer Wink.
Okay. And this is some shit they playing when they in the not limousine, in the hearse.
That
hearse look good, though. That one got rims. They got it played out, drip.
I like it. I roll in it.
And I understand
but
I'm with it.
Like that.
Should remind me of a Martin episode. Stan trying to get Martin to go out with them that night. Speaking of the Dirty Dozen tour, though, the manager, I'm guessing this is a Keyshawn manager, but this is a guy from the last season who was trying to get Little Murder and them, who got them all together pretty much when they was doing the rap thing or whatever, and brought Keyshawn in. But I like Keyshawn doing her business mind, but I think this is a whole play too to get away from Derek. So this is why she did that in front of him specifically, because she knew as far as the job thing that Derek had, that shit wasn't gonna go through. And she started speaking on that or whatever.
He got anger issues. He need anger management. He need therapy. He a bitch because he hit women. Sorry.
Once again, the Mississippi slang. I feel like Keyshawn, aka Miss Mississippi, she got that shit way down pat the way she be talking. When she was handing the card to the sheriff, the way she was talking to him, I got my own little places in the box. So you ain't doing that online stuff, is you? Nah, no.
Was he talking about like some OnlyFans or something?
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
You know they ain't about to say no names.
But I know she was making a play with Derek as far as doing what she was doing, the way she was talking in front of the manager or whatever, but I feel like she was doing her thing as far as business-wise too, making some valid points as far as the way that she was going to get paid, being that she is the star of the tour.
I feel like that's another thing that they bringing up and shining light on. Is like how people don't realize that advancement, that's not your money. That's a loan that you're going to have to pay back. So you're going to have to pay the advancement back, and plus everything that you're doing comes out of that. Like, people don't understand the music business, the entertainment business. It's like you are paying for everything. You think that advancement is just your money? No, that was just a upfront loan, and you have to make that money back for them.
But not just that, providing for a woman as far as being in the entertainment business.
This is why there are no more girl groups. Yes. This is why, literally,
she explained that too.
Yes, this is why they don't like to employ girl groups, because to have someone to do each person's hair, nails, fit them for outfits.
It's a lot more going into taking care of a female artist than a male artist.
It sure is.
And they playing it out. That's what I'm saying, and it's making sense what they doing with this as far as not adding too much on as far as this being a stripper show, but this episode in particular, because it's more than what they doing as far as the club. Now we getting into the whole side as far as rapping and the music entertainment business.
Speaking of music, what happened to your boy DJ?
That's what I'm about to get to. We got a cameo in here. Shout out to DJ Never Scared. Oh yeah, we got the little cameo.
First of all, yes, who is this mystery artist? Who is this?
Y'all know who this is. She got and I said this, I told my wife this. She, I think, on the soundtrack, so I said she gonna make some type of appearance in here, and we are talking about Meg Thee Stallion. Okay. You can hear her voice, and I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking this was her, but this probably gonna end up being a build up to her making an actual appearance on the show. I wouldn't even be surprised if she ended up making a little. Yes, I was gonna say
gonna be at the tank.
But yeah, more than that, DJ Never Scared. My man is out here making some moves. He would not be DJing at the Pink no more. And it's absolutely understandable. He in Atlanta. And
First of all, he is a child. How old is he?
We don't know if he absolutely a child. He might be in his 20s. Early 20s, possibly.
I
because he
swear
was
that
working at
nigga
the
had a
club.
backpack in season 1.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like he was in high school, like a private school or something like that.
well, you
I
know,
don't know.
some
Or
people carry
I don't know.
backpacks.
Maybe he go to like an art school or something, and it's not really like college. It's like college, but they still. I don't know. I've seen some weird schools, so I don't
I ain't
know.
gonna front. I'm missing DJ Never Scared being on the ones and twos, but
Right.
Big L did his thing. I'm
Big
gonna get to it. He
Ed.
did his thing. Well, for a little while, he did his thing. But yeah, shout out to the little cameo. Meg the Stallion, DJ Never Scared is out here doing his thing, and I'm liking his little appearances here and there. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how we do moving forward as far as DJ Never Scared and will he make his grand re entrance into the pink, going to maybe the season finale or something. Moving forward. I'm liking what they're doing with this. We get into these supernatural elements, and basically we go into the club, grand opening of the pink, and we doing the opening, and we got Mercedes basically still practicing with whispers and roulette, and they in the champagne room, what they used to call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We still getting some little ghostly whispers or movement, wind blowing and shit. And of course, whispers being who she is, she's some type of.
She's into spirituality, so she seems yeah.
And
I
before
don't
we
know
even,
what type. I don't know what. So I'm not gonna put no label on anything. But she's into some type of spirituality.
because before we even get to her in the room, she doing some shit with the girls as far as the
Yes,
strippers.
it's a crystal. It's a pendulum.
Okay. So they plan on this season, and we get even deeper into it going into the later part of the episode as far as the guy that they killed. What's my man's name? Autumn Knight's ex. Yeah.
Montavious.
So his ghost or whatever. Is this some South shit? I just want to know, okay, is this some type of South shit? Like,
Yes.
cause I'm like, I'm cool
Yes.
with it. Them going into the whole supernatural realm. Cause at first I'm thinking New Orleans voodoo and all that type of shit. I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't New Orleans though. This Mississippi. So
Nigga, North Carolina got some shit like this too. I'm trying
put
to
me
tell
on game.
this,
Like I said, I know the
it's
South got that
all
shit
through the
going
South.
on.
It's this, yes.
Atlanta, all of that.
Especially Georgia. Like that's why so many like haunted shit, like the
And when I
haunted
mean,
lake, the peach field that you can't eat the peaches. Like, yeah.
and when I say Atlanta, I'm talking about the series as far as on FX.
Yeah.
They touched on that.
Because they go into some haunting,
yes,
voodoo-esque type of, yeah. Yeah, it's the South, man.
But yeah, I'm tripping off this and everything they got going on. They basically start asking questions to a pole.
Because it was swinging like a pendulum. It's on the hook, so it's swinging like a pendulum. So yeah, it swings a certain way, it means yes. It swings another way, it means no. So.
But this is the same night we basically got Autumn Night taking over because Uncle Clifford basically ain't trying to hear the shit.
That's what she called it. She called it taking over.
Uncle Clifford didn't show up.
She had all that rah in her voice and wasn't getting shit done.
Hey, she started out kind of doing good as far as Haley. She kind of seemed like she had everything under control, and it's popping, it's going in. She got it packed out. The club was packed out. People throwing money. Even Big Bone in the bar, she got them throwing money or whatever. But things start going kind of AWOL towards the later part of the night. She kind of seemed like she ain't got shit under control. Big L trying to put out fires. I don't know what's up.
They got Big L cooking what? Lemon pepper wings and
DJing.
Who at the door? Who at the damn door? They ain't got Diamond at the door. So niggas is just get like, I don't even know who they had working the door. This was a Uncle Clifford went running like this, and everybody know it.
Speaking of Uncle Clifford, we go back to what's my girl name? Loretta Devine's character. Ernestine spot. Clifford is feeling his feelings, looking at murders, pictures and shit on Instagram or whatever. He pretty much get Ernestine asking him to take out the trash, and we get a scene where he pretty much getting kidnapped as far as Uncle Clifford. I knew it wasn't too serious, once shit started going on, and I was like, my wife started saying, "Is this the strippers? I mean, is this the girls pretty much trying to kidnap him, bring him to the thing?" I'm like, "Hell no,
I
ain't
was
no
like,
way."
who?
By
I
the
know
way,
who it was, but I knew it went too serious.
I knew
Because
what
I
you
was
said.
like, that nigga would be fighting. If it was serious, he would have been fighting for his
Hell,
life.
he was. Uncle Clifford was whooping their ass. They was taking them a lot to get him down. Uncle Clifford ain't no small nigga. He got to be at least about 250 or 255. And he tall. He not short like he was knocking their ass out. That's why I said there ain't no girl. Them ain't women. These are men. It's got to be men trying to get him. But just so happened it ends up being a surprise birthday party for Uncle Clifford. My bad. I was gonna get to my man. Where the money reside, where the money reside. And he does make an appearance in here, man. I think his real name Ray.
I don't know.
I don't know. I know he on that show Bad Boys in LA. My sister watched the shit. It's on Zeus. Yes,
I know
this
what
is
you're
the whole
talking about.
yes. But yeah, this nigga seemed like he was made to be an actor or made to do whatever he's doing as far as TV or whatever. Because he comes straight in and he there. He making his presence known as far as the where the money reside, man. But yeah, this is a surprise birthday party pretty much for Uncle Clifford. Everybody he knows or whatever. I start tripping off of his confessions as far as before he taking the mask off.
Like, nigga, why you telling all this if you knew it wasn't that serious?
He started talking about people he done smashed, certain spots that he did it in or whatever.
Chopping up people.
Yeah,
you ain't catch that? Yeah.
No. Wait a minute. I didn't catch it. Oh, shit.
Try to tell you so many confessions in this damn episode.
Said you smashed somebody. He said you smashed what's it in the back of the episode? Yeah. This is pretty much where the episode though kind of takes a left turn. Man. I mean, I was vibing with this. I was like, all right, I like this, man. Them doing what they doing as far as surprise Uncle Clifford. They kind of make a scene where it seems like he think he sees Little Murder.
Yeah, because I had to go back and rewind it because I was like, the Versace coats don't match.
I knew it wasn't him. I said, my wife just said, I was like, nah, that's not him. That ain't Little Murder.
I was about to say, they can't be. Like, why would he know where that's at? Because he don't know them type of people.
Then it was like, did they know Little Murder, or did they know, or did Ernestine know about the party, and did she tell him the
story
like that? I was thinking, well, I didn't know, but I kind of figured out it wasn't him though. But yeah, man, the party is cool. I like everything that's going on, but this shit, man, it went left. It went left, man. 'Cause I was like, okay, y'all doing what y'all doing because you got Uncle Clifford pretty much going to go to find some skates on some road bounce shit.
Yeah.
And they pretty much flirting with my man who giving them the skates.
Yo, because I was like, this ain't murder. Like, that's not...
It's not murder.
Because I was like, the Versace coats don't match. And then I was like, where the tattoos? And I was like, this ain't murder. But yeah, the fact that you could hear it hit the counter.
No.
And then I was like, they showed it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like a prosthetic.
I'm like,
I hope it was, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But I
whatever
was
y'all
like,
insinuating, I'm like, okay, it's cool. Y'all, they flirt. They doing, okay, cool. No. And then they start playing Shauna's Getting Some Hair. Getting some. I'm like, okay, this is they've been playing good music the whole episode. That's the thing. I'm like, I'm just going along with it because I'm like, okay, they've been vibing. They got good music playing throughout the episode. No, Lord. No.
Yo, I'm trying. That shit was funny as hell.
You can always lead to something. You can have us lead to our imagination. Why not just have like assume some shit? But no, y'all gonna go full throttle. Y'all like going into detail with this shit. Like we gonna show everything. And I'm just sitting here like, nah, y'all not no. What the fuck? Ask my wife. She seen my I got no.
I was tripping because the first time I watched it, I didn't catch it. But I went back and I was like, wait, they showed it? And I'm like, nah, I'm seeing this stuff.
Like we've been doing good this whole episode, and y'all
start fucking up.
I'm still tripping out the lead. The lead up is what was funny as hell to me. Once they showed it, I was just like, oh, this is what. Because the sound effect of the counter.
Don't nobody know nothing? What up with this? Somebody got to know something was going on. See what I'm saying?
Somebody got to know something, man. The writers, somebody got to tell me something. Jesus, man.
Ooh, gotcha, nigga.
All right, man.
That's how you.
Got your ass. Eddie, all of us, and you're not gonna stop me from watching the show. I don't give a.
Hell no.
I ain't stopping. This is my show.
We all know this is some gay shit, but I'm gonna watch the gay shit because it's entertaining.
It makes sense though. It works.
I love
when he get to the whole party with him and his wife, I'm with this shit. Like, let's go. When my man show up where the money reside, nigga, I got hype. Let's go. Let's go. I'm with this. Shout out to all the actors and everybody that they bringing in, giving everybody a chance and a shot to be on television and do what they love to do, and giving them that shine. I'm with it. I'm with it. I don't mind it at all. I ain't here to judge nothing. Y'all making me smack. I get to watch good television, people in these performances. I'm with it. I watched a lot of straight bad actors, and I'm just saying. Besides the party, which took the night for me, everything, but it almost had me. Y'all tried to get me. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get me with that scene, but we go back to the night as far as Autumn doing what she doing, trying to take care of everything. But then we get the standout stripper scene. Oh my goodness, man.
They was getting it.
God almighty. Then you got Beyonce playing in the background.
Yeah. Yes.
We talked about this in our P-Valley season 1, as far as Miss Mississippi and her standout performance, Mercedes. I think they took the cake with this scene. I think they got it. They did this shit, and they wouldn't stop. It wasn't no, and my bad, man. I forgot to give a mention as far as the auditions. When they went into whole Matrix Reloaded, slowing that shit down. John Wick, like I'm telling you. But this whole scene right here, they didn't cut away from nothing. We got to see everything. We got to see them move. I got to a point where, are they doing the stunts? Like, is these the actual actresses doing what they doing?
I know that Mercedes it is. I don't know about the Mercedes other two girls. Yeah. But like, they was just, first of all, I was so happy that they had more shit to climb on. Like, that is so, like, cool to me.
Hey, the boss said clone.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the ring and shit. Like, they was just, yes.
That's what I'm saying as far as the athleticism.
Yes.
Niggas is in there watching them as far as seeing ass or whatever, but I'm like them niggas. Mercedes came up there trying to do her thing. She tried to put her moves on or whatever, but them niggas looked up there and say, look at this shit up here. Like, let's go over here. Like,
no, because at one point she was on hanging from the other girl's arms.
Dude, she was lifting her up. When Mercedes, if you look in the background, she doing push-up lift ups with old girl. I'm like, oh my God. That's when my man said, you see this shit over here? Like, let's go over here. I'm with it.
Like, sorry, Mercedes, but did you see this shit?
It got to a point where they weren't even paying attention to the ass and titties. They were just looking at the movement.
And that's what I like about pole dancing is that athleticism, because it's like, yeah, you can shake your ass, but this shit right here,
you get an upper body strength.
Yeah, I know.
Once again, if we can get some type of awards consideration for them, not only just acting, but they are doing more than acting. The performances, as far as them doing what they doing on these stripper poles. Once again, the show go beyond being a stripper show. Then we get to my girl Mercedes. She pretty much not trying to be outdid. Upstage. Literally upstaged. And she was getting upstaged all night. I'm sorry. She was getting outdone, man. They was double teaming her ass. If this was damn WWF back in the day, that was the Dudley Boys putting her ass through a table. Straight up. But she tried to do her thing. And she pretty much trying to do, Mercedes basically tried to do her fatality. Her finishing move, basically. You know, when she do her upside down shit on the top of the what's name, but she end up falling in slow motion. I like that scene too. Everybody look. And she ends up waking up with Diamond, Autumn Night, and Uncle Clifford pretty much surrounding her. And this is where we get to our more supernatural shit where I was like, what? Wait a minute, what's going on?
He was performing Reiki. Reiki is where you take your hands and you feel the person's energy.
Thank you.
It's a thing, people pay for it. So that's why I was like, a lot of people aren't going to understand this because
I did not.
But I knew, like, as soon as he started putting his hands over her, I was like, I know he's about to do some Reiki. He's about to fill out her energy. He's going to feel what a bad energy is, and he's going to remove it. I already knew what he was about to do.
The first thing I'm thinking, of course, down south shit or whatever, I even think this was like maybe some type of religion type shit or something. I don't know.
It's spirituality.
Okay. My reaction was Haley and Autumn Nights. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I was ready to run over to Uncle Cliff. What the hell is going on? This woman started moving. She started goddamn near twerking and what's the shit they used to do what Chris Brown was doing on Stump the Yard? Crumping. She started crumping on the table. I'm like, oh no, what the hell is going on?
I mean, of course, that's a dramatization of shit.
It was a great performance.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, but it's also the equivalent of going to church and, like, you know, getting the spirit. And
that's what I was thinking about.
You know, it's all a correlation. So yeah.
And shout out to the actress playing Mercedes. Her doing what she doing on the table. Her mannerisms and her movement. Hey, she was performing too, because I don't even think she could see the way his hands was, and she was going along with it. And shout out to the actor, I forgot his real name, playing Diamond.
Diamond. Mm-hmm.
We need to get more screen time with Diamond too. Keep coming in, making these little appearances here and there. We need him to come back in. I told you.
We need him back at the bench.
I need that energy. Him coming in at the door. But yeah, I think Diamond pretty much on his supernatural shit this season though. He pretty much a spiritual guru coming in doing what he doing. I'm protecting you.
They doing good with giving us just enough of the supernatural. I'm gonna need them not to go overboard and give us some, like, please don't Ex Machina give us some stupid shit to explain some shit. I hope they don't make this, because, like, I like where they at right now because it's just a touch of it. But please don't make magic be the solution for something at one time.
Don't go too far. Don't go too far.
You doing good.
Yes. I'm good with y'all doing right now, but y'all going to them next levels, supernatural, over the top. Niggas start performing certain things and spirits start coming back. That's where I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Wait. Now, wait a minute. One thing I want to get to too, Andre. We start getting a little bit of the mayor's backstory and some of the things going on him. Yes. I was not expecting, man. This is why I'm like, hey, why you have to kill him off? Because this kind of makes me feel a certain type of way, because I'm like, he wasn't naturally a bad character or a bad guy in the first season. He was just a shady mayor. He was doing what he was doing. He wasn't essential like a bad guy.
But he was doing what he was doing. He was trying to save the hood.
But we didn't know that.
He called him Robin Hood. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
We didn't know that, yeah.
We started getting a little bit of backstory on certain things with the mayor, as far as Isaiah Washington's character. What's his real name? Damn it. I know I'm calling him the mayor, but as far as the character's name on the show. But even certain things, I think with Andre, he forgot about. But basically, he was paying bills in the neighborhood. He was taking care of people, utilities and things. He was doing a lot that we didn't know about pertaining to the first season or whatever. But this kind of put certain things into play with Andre and him starting to notice certain things, or even things he forgot, because we get a scene with him when he was younger with the mayor. Pretty much somebody on the camera who filming it down to downplay what Andre can do getting older, and pretty much you had the mayor coming in telling him, don't listen to anybody, don't listen to him, you could be anything you can be out here, because I think Andre said something about being a president as far as when he little or whatever. But it's a really good scene, and it's really giving more light to this character as far as the mayor, and us getting more of an input to what he was about pertaining to leading up to the whole confrontation that we used to see with him and Uncle Clifford. And I think even Uncle Clifford knew certain things with him doing certain things, because didn't he call him Robin Hood at one point too? When they were having that exchange in the office? I'm not sure. I might be wrong.
I don't know. That's something I didn't catch. Oh, from that whole situation with Diamond, we found out something about Mercedes.
Oh man. Whoa. What's going on?
You didn't hear what they said about the 7 pounds of pressure?
No.
Mercedes, he said it takes 7 pounds of pressure to pull a trigger. So that
Oh
means
yeah, yeah.
Mercedes is the one that pulled the
Yeah.
trigger
Oh,
and
because we
killed
never seen it.
Montavious.
We
Yeah,
never
we didn't
got
know
that.
who did it.
Oh
I thought it
man.
was
I'm
Uncle
glad you said that.
Clifford. And that's why she was the most traumatized, because she's the one that actually pulled the trigger versus everyone else was just there, you know?
So, and this has also been the thing that's going on with her shoulder. She ain't getting
Hmm.
old. She still got her moves or whatever, but pretty much she had this whole thing going on with her as far as what you want to call it, a spirit,
She,
or what you call it, a being on her.
that's another thing, because when they said 7 pounds, and I'm just like, 7 pounds?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, yeah,
it's intriguing, man.
that's
It makes
so.
me. I'm
But
trying to
yeah,
find some shit out about. Is it a Mississippi thing, Chucalissa thing? And that's what I was saying. Is it what?
we'll see. We'll
That's what
see.
I'm
I
trying to
can't.
find out.
We'll see. We also know from this exchange we learned about who all knows about this murder, this
Yes,
homicide or whatever. So Mercedes pulled the trigger, Uncle Clifford was in the room, and Haley was in the room. So they're the only ones that saw what happened. But Big L and Diamond helped dispose of the body.
and
So
they don't
like we
exactly.
got
Well,
that's
Diamond
why I
know
was saying.
now. Well, he did know because he said she the one that pulled the trigger, didn't he?
Well, he said 7 pounds of pressure. It takes 7 pounds of
Oh,
pressure to pull the trigger. So he connected the dots. But like I said, from the end in the last year, we didn't know. I thought she was just traumatized because she saw somebody die. But the fact is that she's the one to pull the trigger, that just changes everything, you know? Because I was like,
yeah.
why she acting like such a little bitch now? She had all that energy for everybody else, but then she like taking a life. That's a whole nother thing. I get why she had that change in her attitude at the end, and why
Yeah.
she ran to her mama. You know,
Pretty much telling
because
Haley to move her ass out too.
oh yeah, because I mean she wouldn't have had to take somebody's life if it wasn't for Haley. But I mean she. And then you see Diamond talking. Diamond had Montavious ring, and I told you it was something special about that ring and it being connected to like I
Yeah,
say like
because
a mob mafia type of thing.
I was thinking like,
And
hey,
how,
like nigga, that's evidence. Y'all gotta get that shit up out of here. But I knew they was
yeah,
keeping that
but
for some type of reason. And shout out
yeah,
to
he.
Diamond's spot as far as like in the lagoon or somewhere. Like this nigga straight up on some goddamn not guru, but what's the shit the woman used to come on with the 1-800 number?
You talking about Miss Cleo?
Yeah. He like,
Calm
yo,
me down. Okay, no.
I don't know. He's one of those types.
Nah,
I ain't know, like,
he
and I'm
just.
like that too, that they get a little bit deeper on characters as far as finding out more about our characters and their history and who they are as people.
Mhm.
Um, Besides that, like I said, we get to my girl pretty much going through with her full-fledged plan. Mississippi.
Hey.
I still wouldn't trust this nigga to watch my child, man. I'm sorry. I wouldn't feel comfortable with all the angry he got. Like, I don't know.
I feel you on that. But at this point, they are very small, and that's the only thing. Besides Mississippi, they're the only things he cares about. And children love you unconditionally. So like he just, I get what you're saying because I don't trust that nigga either.
Fuck
I
no.
don't trust him either. But like she know that he gonna take care of the kids because she was like trying to rush back in the house to get the kid, and he was like, I got it. Like
Yeah,
most
and then
dudes
you
be
have
like,
seen
go
that. I
ahead.
have seen
So
that he been like more. All right, I get.
he's a loving, nurturing father. Ew.
I want him to
But
go.
I choose violence.
But yes, we're about to get the Dirty Cousins tour added with some extra security. I'm definitely looking forward to see how this gonna play out. And going from the preview of the next episode, this is the whole thing with my man seeming like he's going to be a problem as far as Little Murder's homie coming fresh out the joint.
yeah.
But yeah, I hope y'all do make that 704 move. We definitely down here waiting. I'll get my tickets pre-order. But yeah, man, other than that, I think we'll make sure we got to everything. Yeah. This is a stay of that episode. This is only episode.
Oh no, we didn't talk about the ending.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
Andre and Haley.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
First of all, let me say this, and I'm gonna say this shit with my chest. Andre is not in love with his wife. He loves her. She is a good person, and he cares about her. But he definitely is not in love with her because the way everything pulls him away from her. If he cared about her as much as he say he do, or wants to feel like he does, he would. He just constantly. I'll talk to you later. And it's just like he has no consideration for her feelings. And they ain't gonna make it, and he gonna fuck Haley. That's my prediction.
I can't come back right now, man. I still gotta stay there for a couple more days, but I'll holler.
Yeah, because he promised her he wasn't going to the funeral. He promised her that it was gonna be short and quick, and he was gonna be back. I mean, she probably staying up in the main part of the house now. She ain't out, in her little room in the garage and shit or whatever she was at. But like,
Hey.
I'm just like, this nigga has no consideration for her feelings and what she's going through by working in the COVID unit,
He ain't even asked. Like, how you good? You ain't sick enough?
No, none of that shit. But Haley missing that pole.
I was not. I mean, I ain't gonna say I wasn't expecting certain things, but Haley, the upgrade. She got jumped on that pole. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, is she out here jumping moves? Like, what's up with this episode? And everybody coming in pretty much making their whole entrance. The moves, the athleticism. Haley up there spinning, juggling. Like, I'm like, damn, she was doing this in the first season. She been practicing. Yeah. Pandemic, though, I get it. She probably been at home doing her thing. What was you wanting to say? Because I think you thinking the same thing I'm thinking as far as maybe her a comeback or some shit like that, moving along later on the episodes. I wouldn't even mind seeing some type of battle shit play out. I hope they do something in this realm as far as I hope they do.
New.
Yeah.
Hey.
Even with the new
all that shit they got to climb on, might as well.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, but yeah. Haley damn came in jumping on that pole. I ain't got a couple dollars laying around. I'm doing a thing. Andre came in there like, oh no, I ain't calling her back. You remember Harlem Nights? Hey man, I'm not gonna come back home. Tell the kids I love them. Bye. That's what. That's him. That's Andre.
Like I said, he is not in love with his wife.
I was saying some shit too. I was like, was Andre gonna end up being Haley weakness? But nah, this nigga still on simp level 8,000. He is definitely still on simp level.
Not 8,000.
Him can't help himself. Yeah. And she made it worse when he came in there and seen her dancing. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, because what business did he have going in there? Like, what was he looking for? Who was he coming to talk to that early?
He's still trying to. I think he's still trying to make them moves as far as the whole thing with the challenge. Yeah, he's still trying to do it. And I think Colbert, as far as the half brother, he's still trying to send him in there on his mission.
Okay.
He got me tripped out too, man, because the whole thing, he didn't seem like the whole thing like his brother, whatever. Now it seems like he all in it. He ready to go for it as far as the helping his half brothers or whatever, the white brother or whatever, as far as the new mayor.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like they ain't really get along like that. So now why it seems like he wanting to go full fledged with it?
I mean, I guess because they stuck in this damn contract.
The money?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he did make him sign the contract when he pointed the gun. And that's another thing. Like,
I mean, but they also pulled the wool over their eyes. So now they stuck in a literal contract where they leasing the land instead of selling it. So I guess they just like came around and was like, yeah, you're right, that is a better deal. Because think about it. If they would have sold that land, they would have just had the millions that they gave them, and that's it. But you're not making money. They making money continuously, by leasing the land. So,
but are they even now trying to sell a piece, or are they trying to just get the building? Are they trying to get it for themselves?
I don't know. That's why I'm like, is the casino actually still coming? Because I don't know. I don't trust they do seem like they on some shady shit. Yeah. I don't know if Andre know the full effect of everything.
No,
He just seems so gullible.
He ain't
Yeah.
thinking about it's Haley. That nigga is
I
on that
feel like
Haley pill.
everybody see that shit. Everybody see that shit that Haley is his weakness. Cause it's like, bruh, you
Haley seems like she a lot of people weakness. That nigga pulled up in the club like, you ain't dancing tonight? Like, damn, everybody. I think it might be that just that light skin is
light skin.
that light skin is his beach. Yeah, I think I wish I had my video. But a blessings reside, what a blessings reside. But what's up? Did we get anything?
The apparition that showed up on camera.
Oh my man, I pointed that out to my wife. I said, look at this nigga. You ain't see that? Man, so that's what I'm saying. That's where I kind of was like, don't do that. I didn't like that much. We going too far a little bit with me with that. This is going to the supernatural realm. Ghosts is appearing and all of that. I don't know if I was with that. I forgot about that. I'm glad you said If they make it work, I'm with it. If they make it work, I'm with it.
They can make it work, but they gotta tread lightly. Because I mean, you can very easily make this some old bullshit where it's like, what the fuck? Like I said,
let me know in the comment section too. If y'all fooling with this, let me know. And maybe y'all got some more understandings of certain things in Mississippi that I don't know. Because my whole mind frame goes to New Orleans and voodoo. That's where I mean,
Diamond literally said he was doing roots so that man stay where he's supposed to stay. So I mean, you gotta look it up, and because I don't know nothing about that. I ain't from Mississippi. I don't do roots, but
and I think that's what they're making a play on.
Yeah, I do understand a certain level of spirituality and like that type of quote unquote magic. You know, if that's what you want to call it.
That shit ain't magic. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going with it. Y'all just tread lightly. Y'all just don't go over the head with it. Don't go over the top with it. Because that's what it's going to take me out of the episode or out of the series. I don't want it doing too much. But right now, I'm with it. I'm going along with it. I'm cool with it. Because y'all scared me a little bit going towards the end. I'm like, out of night, like I said, what the hell is going on? She starts shaking and jiving. It's like, nah.
She from Texas, so like I said, I don't know if they do that in Texas because Texas was a different race of people.
Shit, she sound like she from Mississippi, born and raised. Everybody now on the series. Everybody. Down here, especially Uncle Clifford. Shout out to the actor, man. He got that shit down packed. Other than that, man, like I said, I think we caught everything. Y'all got to let us know, though. How did y'all feel about this episode? I feel like right now, this is definitely my favorite episode out of the whole series, even season 1. This is my favorite episode right now. And I feel like with them doing what they doing with this, this is episode 2. I feel like we in for a treat. I don't think we seen nothing that they got prepared for us. As long as y'all, I'm prepared for surprises and here and there. I hope y'all keep the good storytelling going here and there. But the shit y'all did at Uncle Clifford's birthday party, slow down on that. I don't care. Y'all can bring in ghosts, goblins, and everything, vampires for all I care. Stay away from that shit. Y'all calm down on that.
They said y'all ready for this.
Y'all killing me with this. I wasn't ready. I was not ready at all. I'm glad I wasn't drinking or eating something.
They ain't even ease you into it. They ain't even.
What the? Oh, shit. I'm dead. Y'all don't do that no more.
I was about to say some crazy shit, but I was just gonna leave it alone.
I forgot. This ain't uncut. This is just the preview.
No.
Oh shit! I don't know what you gonna say.
Oh my god!
I told you this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and
All right, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feeling about this episode. Let us know how y'all feeling about that scene. If y'all with it, okay. That ain't gonna take me out of the show. Like I said, I'm still gonna go along with it. Y'all done got me. I can't go nowhere. Like, what's they say on The Godfather? She let me out. You pulling me right back in. I don't think they say it like that, but it's something like that, similar. Like I try. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Is this one of y'all favorite episodes? Is this a standout episode of y'all? Let me know if y'all want to practice stripping once y'all see the athleticism that they was doing. That it makes you want to go on the jump on the pole, makes you want to try to do some moves, anything. Let
I'm
me
gonna
know.
need y'all, if y'all get poles offline, please secure your poles properly, because we don't need y'all going to the ER because you fell off your pole. And keep your children off your pole, because that's just not safe.
And I know we didn't touch on it too much because in the auditions, Whispers and Roulette, they just took shit over. But in them auditions, there was a lot more going on. Shout out to everybody that was in the auditions.
The athleticism all around of all the people, because I
Yeah.
was just like, bro, I can't even do that.
Even some of the
I
dudes
can
that was
do something.
auditioning, some of them me, because I was
I
just
feel like I
laughing.
could do a little bit better than
That
Big
shit was
Bone.
crazy.
I mean, because she was just struggling. She wasn't struggling with shaking her butt, but she was struggling on her damn. She ain't had no tricks.
Yeah, she didn't, but I mean, she didn't make me mad. I still like could do what you do.
You like, yeah, don't need crying for just.
Yeah, you ain't got to. But the auditions, they wasn't discriminating. Everybody could come. Everybody. But they were kind of wrong for that because they knew they wasn't gonna bring. Come on, man. Come on.
It's
still a gentleman's club.
Yes, that's what I'm about to say.
But yeah, we didn't really touch on as far as everybody that was auditioning, but I wanted to really record those auditions to give it more of input. But if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Other than that, y'all let me know in the comment section what's some of y'all favorite moments from this episode. I probably got too many to name. Honestly,
mine was the whole exchange between Lil Murder, Ernestine, and Uncle Clifford.
Absolutely. Mine
Shit was just
is
hilarious.
audition and the stripper scene at the end. Them are my favorite moments. If I got dollar bills, I'd throw them at the damn HD TV right now. Take them all, take them all.
I like the guns.
See, if you want niggas to go to a strip club, y'all doing, all right, we in there. Like, you earned the money. There you go. I'm lying. I'm not going to no strip club. Y'all tripping. But yeah.
Not the way gas prices and shit is right now.
Yeah.
Like that type of
After watching on
disposable
TV,
income.
I ain't got to go to no strip club. We got it right here in PVALLEY.
Look, we gonna rewind that shit over and over.
And I think we got more to come anyway. This ain't even probably the half. But y'all let us know in the comment section how y'all feel about this episode. Once again, shout out to my co-host and the deal for coming through, for joining me.
Hey.
Apologies, any technical difficulties, any lagging y'all seen here and there. We'll probably be moving forward as far as Zoom with these reviews. Moving forward, I'm gonna start back doing those because I think it's StreamYards will be messing us up. So yeah, once again, I try to make
got
this
through pretty good here at the end. It was just
definitely
we had a rough start.
Should be irritating because, like I said, man, we're trying to do this to make sure y'all get the best quality that we can provide for y'all. And this lagging should be kind of getting irritating. But moving forward, I think I'm gonna try to do Zoom, and even with uncut. And this last week, I feel like it was straight. It really wasn't doing too bad. But I don't want to come on here trying to wonder if it's gonna mess up or not. So I'm gonna see what's up. But let us know how y'all feeling about this episode. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload new videos. Other than that, we out.
Hey.
My bad. This is the road to 600 subs.
So I went out there broke. I wasn't even thinking about acting. I was just thinking about surviving. But such is life. I ended up doing it. What I love the most, I ended up doing both of those things.